Hi everyone! Welcome to the video that is all about the practicals of MPD. Woohoo! So much fun, I know. My name is Hannah Quentz. I work at our national headquarters, but you can just refer to me as the omnipotent voice narrating your video. When meeting with a donor, you're guaranteed to get a few questions about how all this fundraising stuff works. So, in order to prevent you from wanting to scream and run in the opposite direction, we're going to walk through some of those questions now and hopefully equip you with the answers. This, dear missionaries, is a pledge card, otherwise known as your new best friend. Now, when you meet with a donor, you need to make sure that the missionary name is filled out on the pledge card. That way, we at headquarters know exactly where the gift is supposed to go. The donor also needs to fill out their own name as well as their address. If the donor does not fill out their address, then their pledge card will ignite into flames and all hope for mankind will be lost. Okay, so that won't happen, but we will be unable to process their gift if we don't have their address. In addition to that, it is highly recommended that the donor fill out their phone and email so we have some way to contact them if we have a question about their gift. To recap, address is required, phone and email are not, but they are highly recommended. Got it? Good. Now time to talk about money. The two ways a donor can give are through a one-time gift or a monthly recurring gift. First, we're going to talk about one-time gifts, the information for which is located on the front of a pledge card. Donors can use either a credit card or a check for a one-time donation. If the donor writes a check for their gift, make sure that they write your name in the memo line of the check. That way we at headquarters know exactly where the gift should go. Now, if a donor would like to give a monthly gift, they can do so by filling out the back of the pledge card. Monthly gifts are withdrawn on the 14th of every month and start the 14th of the month after headquarters has received the donor's pledge card. We only accept EFTs for monthly recurring gifts. What is an EFT, you might ask? Good question. You must all have college degrees. EFT stands for Electronic Funds Transfer, and it means that a donor's gift is withdrawn directly from the donor's bank account. If a donor asks you about using a credit card for a monthly gift, simply inform them that we only offer EFTs for monthly gifts. If the donor has a problem with that or is super adamant about using a credit card, then simply direct them to me. Just like the address, if a donor doesn't sign the pledge card, it will spontaneously combust. In other words, we cannot set up an automatic monthly recurring gift without the donor's signature. So if the donor doesn't sign the pledge card, we will assume they plan on mailing in a check every month for their gift. If you have a donor, let's say maybe Daddy Warbucks, give you cash, do not mail that cash to headquarters. Instead, you need to go to a post office or to your bank and purchase a money order for the amount of cash that was given to you. Now I want you to repeat that back to me, Dora the Explorer style, so I am positive you've got it. What do we do with a cash donation? Right. Well, hopefully you're right. I can't actually hear you. But what we need to do is buy a money order and never mail cash to headquarters. To recap, let's see exactly what it is we just learned. We learned about the different types of gifts, that we can only use EFTs for monthly gifts. We learned exactly how monthly gifts work. We learned that addresses are what? Yes, required. And we learned that we never mail cash to headquarters. Surprisingly enough, that's all I have for you. If you have any questions, you can ask myself or Eric Duma, or you can reference your MPD Bible, otherwise known as the Policies and Procedures Manual. Thanks again for listening. To quote the angel Gabriel, peace be with you.
Created using Powtoon.